Chestnut Mountain Tin Man here. It is Wednesday afternoon, about 12:51. Blue skies, very windy, like 20 miles an hour wind. In the upper 50s. Riding over to Glock in Smyrna, Georgia. To get a piece replaced on my Glock. My Glock 23. It'll be a decent trip. How come my it says it's 61 now. Pretty cool. I learned this from Ryan Yearlocker's Law-Abiding Biker. Full coverage on this new nav center and how you build it in Ride Planner on your laptop and then you save it to your phone. Well, it saves to your phone automatically if you have the Harley app. And then when you crank everything and you open navigation, it automatically loads from your phone into your saved on your navigation. So didn't even have to use a thumb drive like I've done in the past. It just appears. So it's there. Not a bad day for doing this, really, truly, honestly. I was gonna go tomorrow, but I was gonna put my LED show and go lights on last night, but I have a full tank of gas and I couldn't find my siphon. I was gonna siphon the fuel out because the person I was watching just to refresh taking the tank off, I or like take as much fuel out. And the last time I did this on amber, I wrote her down to like a quarter. And it's like, even though it's not terribly heavy, it is awkward, and you don't want awkward when you're messing with an expensive tank. And I like totally understood that. Found my hose I kind of used on my four-wheeler to take nasty gas out of it, and I tried it on Scarlet here, and it wouldn't touch the gas. So you need something thinner to go down in the sides, I guess. So I was like, well, let's ride to Smyrna and let's burn some of the gas out, or burn most of it out, so we can take the tank off and put the lights on. I'm gonna put them on the frame instead of the tank, I believe. Mainly because then I don't have to worry about it when I get my tank painted. So far she's been spot on with the navigation. Not that I really need it for this trip until I get way down to Smyrna. Then I sort of need to kind of know how to get there. At this point I might have to put some fuel in to get home. I don't know. It's closer to a half than 3/4. And she doesn't get the gas mileage that Amber did. It's going to be noisy from here on. Well, a little noisier. It's windy. A little extra wind over normal interstate. Because the gusts are 20 to 30 miles an hour, the news said at 12. Been watching DK Customs. They have a lot of information on tri-glide riding, and watched about 4 of them last night. Very interesting. They say a tri-glide's the opposite of a two-wheeler in the brakes. You want more rear brakes than front brakes, so you want to go heavy on the rear pedal and light on the top, even though they're linked. Putting more pressure on the rear will, and apparently the tri-guides have it opposite of the two-wheel, in that the rears put more than the fronts. Whereas on a two-wheeler you want to use like 80% front, 20% rear. asked them a couple questions, and they responded with very informative answers and no smart aleck returns like so many people do now. In mono. not too bad out here. Overall. now they both come undone. Why is it switching to that?